case you didn't know, it's gonna come from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. This is hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't those dick-eating niggas. You know what I'm saying? We ain't come here to ask a nigga for something out his pockets or nothing like that.
Yeah, we hustle.
We come in here, man, to show our good grace. You know what I'm saying?
I was in Central Booking.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna tell us that?
Yeah. Tell it.
Yeah, I was in Central Booking with him. I forgot about that.
Oh, what happened? How the fuck you two niggas go together?
Tell us what happened.
Oh, it's a funny story. We was in Harlem, and we got pulled over at a checkpoint.
By Barry Wine, you say?
By
On 20th and Lenox?
On 20th and Lenox, and it was funny because when we got to Central Bookings, I'm looking around to see familiar faces, and who I see?
No, you didn't. This nigga wasn't in jail.
Yes. Yes. He was screaming,
bullshit.
I'm Dame Dash. And it was funny because he had some unlawful stuff on him that he got rid of. I don't know how, but he did. And it's a funny
100
story.
pack of them 016, 100 pack of that good shit too. I was mad. I had to get rid of that.
Hey, yo.
And then the whole bullpen was getting high on crack. Niggas, everyone turned into a crackhead. Like, I'm only doing this because I'm bored. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yo, but listen up, man. Here, man. Beat139.
I'm calling right back. Hey.
He's been pretty heavy in Chicago.
Beat139, man. We want to definitely show love. You know what I'm saying? To Dame Dash, man, aka Dusko, aka Mr. CEO. You know what I'm saying? He got on the phone, man. That nigga said one time, he was like, yo, y'all are invited down here, man, to my spot. I'm gonna give y'all carte blanche of everything that I got going on. And whatever he said came out his mouth was factual. I mean, we've been to the studio. He commandeered every single space, square inch of every building that we actually walked into this weekend.
VIP style.
And everything was VIP. We had to wait for nothing. We ain't had to wait to get on camera. We didn't have to wait to get mic'd up. We didn't have to wait to give interviews or to be interviewed. You know what I'm saying? When it was time for us to eat, we ate good. When it was time for us to do what we needed to do, everybody down here showed the same love that he showed us. Everybody around showed that same love. And this is a new thing that we want to let be known. We're going to say this here on camera. You know what I'm saying? For all you peoples, man, that had your opinions, that actually doesn't know who this guy is, you know, the guy that y'all say was broke, he got a chance to show us, me and my niggas. I'm gonna speak for me and my niggas.
100%. Let me say something.
What we seen, what broke looks like.
And this how I feel, right? Because I don't bring everybody to my crib. You understand what I'm saying, though? The people I do bring to my crib are people that I got a good feeling about, or people that I respect, and majority of the people I love. But this man invited us into his house. It ain't no regular house, man. You understand what I'm saying? The house ain't regular, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So all that stuff you see him by the water and all that stuff, I'm talking about he over by the parks and all that. Oh, now that's that man's house, and I ain't gonna even talk more about it.
What type of traffic he get?
The traffic, he got jet ski traffic.
Oh, that's the type of
yeah, he got jet ski traffic.
I don't hear something.
Oh, yeah.
Bubbles.
What did we park? And when we parked, right? What we parked in front of
a wraparound driveway.
Oh, okay.
You know, let's go through the gate. The gate coming in and all that.
Was it a pool?
Yeah, it was a pool. No, it was a lake. But hear what I'm saying?
But it was a pool in there too.
Right, but going into the gate.
Yeah.
You ain't coming in there.
Oh, nah, yeah.
Nah, my man's screening you, man. Like you're going to the White House.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all that stuff you talking, all these guys and all that stuff, that's just.
Now that's me, bro. That's what broke looks like.
That's what broke looks like, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to see that for my own eyes and speak on behalf of the brother Dame Dash.
Not only that, like he said, internet. We mentioned his name, numbers going up. That I didn't realize that, but I'm like, damn, you see it. Like the numbers, his name on shit now is just crazy, and it's crazy. Normally people he lit right now, like on the internet, he like probably the top person right now.
But he is it because you know what he is? It's best out. It started out as best out. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you like viral every day now, right?
Seems like.
He was viral last week.
Yeah, with
This should go viral.
Huh?
Oh, this should go viral.
Everything we do. So
with the Charlemagne thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Who giving donkey of the day? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he got new
Like,
sayings for that.
oh, we got a new saying. So stay tuned.
What's the saying you say?
What is it? The cool sellout of the week.
No, the month.
The week.
Of the week.
The day.
Nah, not the day.
Not the day of the week.
But he gonna win, I think, every week for a long time.
Yo, listen.
50 might be in the running, a strong running, a little strong, tight face running.
So y'all people's man, y'all niggas man ought to pay attention to actually the things that he's actually accomplished. Where we doing interviews at, all this shit right here. We could just keep going room after room after room.
It's a hell of an experiment,
It's stages, equipment. I'm not even gonna talk about the work ethic. This motherfucker works. Like, this shit is inspiring to me and my niggas because guess what? We 7 days. That's our motto. We 7 days. You understand?
7
And
days.
we don't want to keep hearing this
365.
because we got a chance to see it. All this donkey shit that's going on. The Charlemagne's, the fucking,
You know his job.
this Jim Jones.
Jones shit.
I want you to shut these motherfuckers down because guess what? This is your fucking time. You are back, nigga. Because the next time we come
Ain't not
here,
gonna change. I'm still be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
That's that hustler
But
spirit, man.
that was old with him and what's his name? It's no beef, right?
What, with
That's
Jim?
just old, yeah.
I mean,
It
you know, put it like this. When that happened, you know, we all had it on tape a long time ago, but collectively, it just seemed embarrassing for Harlem. And, you know, for me, family, if we truly are family, should be kept, you know, families fight, but the rest of the world don't need to see that. You know, I didn't think, you know, it didn't look like it went in his favor in that moment. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just felt real disrespected that he had brought some people down to even think about doing something to me. And my girl was out there, his girl was out there. But it was like some fights you just don't even be proud of. It's like beating your child. So you don't be like, yo, I just spanked my kid. And I'm not saying he's my child, but you know, I know him young, and it's like to see that version of him is a lot different. Like I said, his name was Jomo before Jim Jones. He became Jim Jones, but I know Jomo. So I'm not saying that's soft or whatever, but I know that version could not beat me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, or at least I had to see. But either way, you know, as a man, somebody comes to your establishment, it'd be like someone coming in here. It was the reason why when I had a barbershop, I would feel any kind of violation in the barbershop was a violation to me. Like, you know, this is my spot, you gotta take that up. And if you did something like rob somebody in my spot, now I got to come see you. And that type of stuff would happen. So I'm like, man, I get in so much trouble when I'm outside because I feel like I'd rather go out on my shield and get beat up. I have to get beat up before, especially if it ain't no guns or nothing, before I'm gonna just let somebody straight disrespect me. Or like if somebody goes stick them up, pause like that, I gotta see the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like show me the gun. You know, I'll give it to you, but just show me.
I'm gonna give it to you.
But just show me a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you.
Don't bluff me.
But what he said,
Don't bluff
nigga,
me
it was in his establishment. Cause that just like somebody come to your house.
Well, you know, it was a misunderstanding between Chrissy and my girl about Vampire, Lady Vampire, and you know, it was something that happened the way they spoke to each other. But Chrissy came down first, and we had resolved it because I know Chrissy. You know, I've known her for years, way before Jim. And you know, then he pulled up because he called me, and I kind of like hung up on him because he was popping it. And he was like, "I'm coming to see you." I was like, "I'll be over there." And I didn't really believe that he could ever disrespect me and bring some other people to come hurt me. Wow. I couldn't believe that. It'd be like me telling somebody to punch my uncle in the face. You know what I mean? If I got a problem with my uncle, then I just gotta fight my uncle. But I ain't gonna never have no stranger, no one I don't know do that. And I just couldn't believe, because he was like, yo, punch him in his face. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. You know? So, you know, a good thing. It's good that nothing happened because
for sure.
I'm not gonna say I'm the toughest guy in the world. Like regardless to whether I would have lost that day or not, eventually I feel like I would have won. So I felt like it wouldn't be good to jeopardize a bunch of people's lives for no reason. You know, like again, a real friend is never gonna send someone else to put themselves in danger. You know, you gonna put yourself in danger before the people you care about. So I was just like, you know, but either way, it wasn't nothing that we was all celebrating. It was like that shit was whack. It was like, we can't be the unit that we once was. Like I can't look at my brotherhood the same. I could never, like, you know, there was a time I walk into Gem Studio, Mel Matrix, they would all be there, and I have full safety. I feel trust because I would never think he would just snap a finger and say, "Yo, do that."
Yeah.
You know, or you know, people are cool when they agree with you. Toughest niggas is the coolest niggas in the world, but once y'all get at a disagreement, it can get very disrespectful. So that's why you also have to be selective with the people you do business with, because it's like, I know how I'm gonna be if I get mad. If I know how that person's gonna be if they get mad, and I know that they get mad often, at some point I know it's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a complete violation to me, because I'm listening to you talk.
Now you know, right? The homie that just called me from the other day, he was like, "Yo, you want me to do this up?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, that was years ago." But every OG or someone that is in that level was like, "Y'all, is that done?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a violation, because if I'm here, right? If I'm in my establishment, I'm pitching what you're saying, you know, and you come in and you
I'm downtown,
right. And you order some dudes to hurt me, like, I don't even know if we can ever get back cool ever again, because that's a threat, man. Like, suppose they would have did something.
Right.
Suppose they would have did something.
It'd have been a bad domino.
Yeah, then that's not cool, man. Like, that you can't, that's not a light conversation, because I see how you holding, you're strong, you've been around, you strong mentally for a street, you strong for as business, you strong for as life. I watched you, I studied you. You know what I'm saying? Because I just really met you and got the good feel for you, and I like you as a friend and as a man and as a family man. We met your family. But what I'm saying is that for your dude that you came up with to threaten you like that, I don't know if I could ever even, I can forgive you, but I ain't gonna never forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that.
So again, they're my brothers. I don't want to see nothing happen to them, but it was more like, yo, just stay over there.
Yeah.
I just needed to know what was going to happen the next time we saw each other, so I knew how to react. So that was that time I reached out to him after that, and I was like, yo, you really want to like get into it? Like, I know your son and all that. Like, how we, you know what I mean? You know, it just was too far gone. But we needed to know, all right, well, when I see you, what is it? And we did agree, like, nah, we cool.
So we good money.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
There's no way that I'm gonna just, like, I preach that they program us to fight each other.
That's where I was going
when
with
I get in the program, I gotta be like cognizant that, oh shit, I'm in that program.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where you know it's wrong, but when it's you like, fuck all that, and then you're a bad example. I can't do the same thing I'm telling people not to do. So I don't really profess or will have a problem with any black man at all, because that's what they want. So, you know, me and 50, that's jokes until it's not. But right now it's jokes. You know, me and Cam, Fredo, and again, that's the no Fredo. So if you're doing some sucker shit, it look like it might, you gonna be like, nah, no Fredo, no Fredo. So that's the new shit, no Fredo. That's when you're doing some sucker shit, no Fredo, don't do that. But my point is, you know, I don't want to see nothing happen to him. I do feel violated because he brought my children into it, but I'm telling my hands, like, just relax, because they might do some shit I don't know. You know, I'm serious. So you got reflexes, but it would be wrong.
So you off for the fair one, I heard, something like that?
With Jim?
Yeah,
and to me in Harlem, or any gangster scenario, a fair one is the most manly thing you could do, because you might not like a dude, you deal with it, and y'all both go home.
That's right.
And then you respect that person. But anyone that's not willing to give a fair one, especially when it's called, they're a sucker. Don't be tough sending somebody to do your dirty work. If you have a problem, and it's man on man, and let's be brothers after.
Right.
And that's respectable.
That's how we grew up, though.
That's how we grew up.
Fair one.
So
yes, sir.
I've seen like real niggas getting real money, and a nigga that's not getting so much money, and nigga be like, yo, I need a fair. All right, take the jury off. Don't y'all chill out, and we do a fair one. I've had a lot of fair ones. You know, I gave a couple of
so when
y'all friends, you know what I'm saying?
When you asked for the fair one, Dane, what happened? What was the reaction?
Well, homeboy?
Yeah.
He was like, he didn't want to fight. And, you know, I was like, yo, but you work out. You tough. What's up with all the muscles? And he was like, you know, I do that to get, so I can fit good in my clothes. But to me, it was just like, I couldn't believe, like, you're going to send some people to get into a stupid problem over nothing, and it might affect their life forever. Because I know if something happened to me, there's a lot of people that love me. It ain't going to be, it's things that become beyond your control. But also, I'm not going to be able to wear that. It's going to fuck with me for the rest of my life. Like, humbling me would be something I'd have to go get therapy for. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got punked and punched. That's why, like, with Charlemagne and all of them, and when Fredo got punched in the face, I'm like, how do you get punched in the face and not swing back? how do your body let that happen? Like my body won't do that. Like I just would be like, you know what I mean? I won't be able to control it. You know what I mean? It's like boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even, did you just, you know, it was defend yourself and go ahead. Deal with that shit later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that shows the DNA of a man. Because you don't stand down if you believe in what you're doing. You just wear it. You don't run. Like I said, somebody got the drop on you. It is what it is. Then you want to live. But if it's 2 or 3,
yeah, but we got like
we
you said, we got to see that.
You know what I'm saying? I got to see. Yeah, I got to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not even running. I'm just like, yeah, you got it. You got me. Hope it was worth it. Do. You know what I'm saying? I hope somebody catches you wearing it or whatever. I'll see it in the pawn shop. You know what I mean? And that's happened with friends of mine, got their jewelry, and then I see it and be like, yo, give me that, man. Out the store, unless you tell me you gave it to you. You know what I mean? But it always pops back up.
Yeah.
So I ain't dying over no physical things. I'm definitely not trying to kill none of my brothers because that's the test. And that's what they want to see.
I'm glad. I want you to say that again, man. I'm glad that you look at it like that.
I'm 54. That would be corny. Any fighting after
We see a lot of 54-year-old niggas doing
is
corny
corny.
stuff.
After like in your 30s, it's whack. It's like, you remember when we was young, when you was 35, you was an older nigga. Like, you 35, get your old ass out of here. 50 is ridiculous. 53, I'm 54. My next decade is 60.
Halfway mark of your life.
I'm not supposed to be fighting and winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if someone gets the drop on me now, it's like it's not prime Dame Dash. It's like fighting Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I'm not prime Dame Dash. I'm 54 years old. But if 54-year-old Dame Dash in his brain thinks that he can still whip your ass, you know, but it's only to defend myself. Like I'm not walking around any town all aggressive and chilling. I just want to relax. So if I'm chilling, that's my point. Is my gallery was all the way in the Lower East Side. It wasn't in Harlem. It wasn't running. It was to get away from. It was to be in a peaceful environment. So if you gonna come into my environment and compromise the people's peace, like where they don't feel safe, then it fucks everything up.
Yeah, so it fucks the brand up.
It fucks everything up. So again, I'd rather my crew see me get beat up than run.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? See me guard on my shield.
Yeah, I get it.
But the most important thing, like I said, like he said, is about peace. We ain't pushing no negativity. Like he said, that was an old video that he didn't put up. So the thing is, it's about peace and growth and getting that money. Because when you look crazy when you out here fighting and getting them guns, that's what why it is. So, because I know a lot of people who want to put a lot of people probably
any of this. Be in a hot cell with a bunch of niggas who want to take a shower.
So it's like I'm glad that cleared that, because a lot of people, sometimes people don't realize it's old.
I understand
Because
something.
a lot of people may look at it think that happened last week.
No,
he didn't upload it, and that's something that's happened a long time.
If I did have a problem with it, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
If I didn't like it, I'm not going to tell you. But it was so long ago, it already got handled. And you see how nobody knew it happened? Wow. If I really, I didn't feel the need to like, I got people that would probably have been very upset about that. And I intentionally didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see them overreact. Because a lot of people would always advise me not to be around him. He's trouble. So there was a lot of things that have happened, you know, where it'd be like, you know, people come outside that were like, I'm not coming outside for him. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna get you in trouble. And I'm like, he good, he listens. So at that point, it meant I couldn't control him no more. He didn't have enough respect for me to listen. See, the thing about your OG is, whether you agree with him or not, you have to give him grace. So there has been times, a lot of times, I don't agree with my OG. I listen, we talk. Whether I apply it or not is on me. But I give them the respect enough to say, okay, I'm not gonna, you know, and if you make a mistake, what I do or something, because a lot of times things are misinterpreted, misunderstood. So if I have one problem with somebody and for 20 years we never had no problems, then you give grace. You're like, fuck it, I'll let that slide. You've been a good nigga for 25 years. It must be a mistake.
Yeah.
So that's what I be like. I do so much for certain people that one misunderstanding, everything I've done gets flushed down the toilet, and now I'm not a good nigga. But I'm used to it. I know it. Again, I told y'all, Jesus did not get hung up on a cross. That's the way they writing it. Jesus was too cool. He saw it coming, pause. Just like I can. I know how they're gonna write history like I got hung up on the cross. Well, that's not how it happened. Got nobody hung me on no fucking cross. You feel me? Y'all could talk shit. It might have meant that y'all might have felt like y'all are mentally hanging me on the cross. But if I paid attention to what y'all say, maybe. But again, A million whack ass niggas is not stronger than one cool Harlem nigga. I'm telling you. I've been around the world.
Facts. You right about that.
It's just a mentality of this hustle, and it gives you energy to dream. And I'm having too much fun getting money. So imagine when the block's clicking and it's nice out on 139th Street back in '91. You didn't get tired. You'd stay out there for 3 days straight, might not even clean. And if it's the block's clicking, you like, yeah, you have So to me, this is what this is. The block's clicking. I'm chilling with my friends. I'm going to hustle all day. 365, 7 days a week when I got something to hustle for, which is my dream, with people I'm cool with. So how could I get tired? When do you go to a party and, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the party's over when you tired, when they shut the doors. When a popping party, you don't go, yo, I'm tired, I'm leaving. You push through it. You be like, where we going next? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like, where we going next? So we just went from the Best Out Lounge to the rooftop bar, down to the rink bowling alley. This is my Harlem.
Yeah, it is.
And I could drive around this shit in a little car if I felt like it.
This is a huge block you got, man. If y'all was here, this block he's standing on right now is much different than 139th Street. You understand what I'm saying, though? But we gonna end this conversation with Dame, right? Because we got some other things to do with, I don't even tell y'all. This is personal.
Like you said, we're gonna end it positive. Shout out to Harlem, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jim Jones.
We gonna do
Final Four, Reg, that's my dude.
139th, let's go. 142nd.
Harlem.
The whole team, Best Out, let's go.
Best Out.
There it is.
Yeah, but we about to go do the children's vertical. Now we have
Right. We on to the next venture.
Children.
This is what we do.
This for the kids.
This is for the kids right now, 100%.
All right.